you're welcome to Healthy Options with Maureen. We are all about the festive period, remember, and we are going to be making some chicken and peas curry. We are about eating healthy, we are about eating clean. So I assure you this chicken and peas curry you will love. It's filled with fiber. It takes a bit of time in the preparation because you have to take time to cut the vegetables. But it's about the festive season and why not try something special? This recipe tends to be a little bit long, so we'll be cutting it into two. Today we'll be dealing with most of the preparation, and next week we'll be dealing with making the chicken curry itself. Come with me as we make this, I know you'll be enjoying it. For our chicken and peas curry, we'll be preparing the chicken first, and these are the ingredients we need for the chicken. For the chicken preparation, we need about 2 chickens. We need some celery stalk. I'll be plucking out the leaves. The things we'll be needing are mainly the stalk. This is what celery looks like. In the Western world, you find out that it's larger and it's a bit lighter than what we have here. It gives exactly the same taste as you can find in other parts of the world. We need some curry powder. We need some ground turmeric. I usually use fresh turmeric, but I couldn't get my hands on that here, so I'm using the powdered or the dry turmeric. We need some cardamom. We need some herbs de Provence, some sea salt for seasoning, some 7 spice, some ground ginger. We need some sugar, very little. This helps nullify some of the bitter taste you can get from the spices. We need some coconut oil. We need some garlic, we need ginger, we need some onions and some pepper. This may seem like a lot, but trust me, because of the health benefits of spices, this is not just healthy, but it's packed with nutrients that will help your body in every way. So the first thing we do is to blend some of these ingredients. We'll be blending the onions, the peppers, the ginger and the garlic with the celery stalk. So I will just chop up the stalk and I will put everything in a blender and I'll show you how I go about it. So I'm just going to chop up the stalk. This is what I need for preparing my chicken. You can see we already have our blender filled with water, so we start adding things into it. The first thing that goes in are the celery stalk, then we have the peppers, then the onions goes in as well. The ginger goes in, then the garlic. So we are going to be blending. So I just turned off the blender and we are going to be adding our ingredients into the chicken. Cardamom, curry powder and turmeric goes in. Herbs de Provence, dry ginger, the salt and the 7 spice goes in. The brown sugar goes in, and we pour in enough water just to make sure everything gets blended together, right? Then we are going to be adding some coconut oil. I'm adding oil because this is a local chicken. Most times it's really nice, but you find out it's a bit dry after cooking. So adding oil helps it keep some moisture in. So I'll be adding some coconut oil. It also helps with the flavor of the chicken. Then the last thing that goes in is the paste we ground. That goes in. You can see the beautiful color. Try to bring it together as much as you can. By the time it starts boiling, everything will still blend together anyways. So just do the best you can, then you place on it. So as you can see, the level of the water is at the same level as the chicken, more or less. And that's what we are looking for. We don't want too little water and we don't want too much water as well. We're going to place this on heat now and I'll allow it to cook. So after about 50 to 60 minutes, I've been able to check on the chicken and it's cooked through. I turned down the heat so that it can cook gently. And we can see the thickness of the sauce. That's what we'll be using for the curry that we are going to make now. So the next thing I'll be doing is I will remove the chicken parts from the pot so I can use the stock to make the curry. So I'm going to remove this now. I don't want them to be too mushy, so I'll get them out of the pot now while I prepare the curry. So for the preparation of the chicken peas curry, we need some peas, we need the chicken stock that we got when we prepared the chicken, we need some carrots. As you can see, I've started cutting. I'll show you how I cut to get that shape. We need some green bell peppers. I've started cutting as well. Some red bell peppers, some coconut oil, some sea salt. We need a little curry powder, some grated garlic, and some anise or fennel spice. And last but not the least, we need some Worcestershire sauce. This is Lee and Perrins, and it's all natural. So the first thing we do is to place the chicken stock on the cooker. As you can see, it's beginning to simmer already. So I'm going to add a bit of water to loosen it up. So the water goes in. That will help loosen up the stock. As you can see, this is the consistency we are looking for. We'll cover it and let it boil, then we'll start adding the ingredients. Meanwhile, before we start adding the ingredients, I will show you how to cut the carrots and the green peppers. So I'm going to cover this. I'll bring it to a boil, then we'll proceed from here. So I'm going to show you how I chop the green peppers. Usually I prefer to use a serrated knife. I just pile them up in a towel and I cut into half. As you can see. Then I thinly cut the peppers. So that is that for the first half, and we are going into the second half now. So it actually goes pretty quickly if you pile them up that way, so you know what's happening, you're done cutting. That was exactly how I cut the red peppers as well. I'll show you how I cut the carrots now. So for the carrots, you can either do it with the chopping board or without. I prefer to do it without. So this is how I go about it. I make thin cuts. I do the carrots this way. And then I cut. Just as simple as this. Goes faster for me without the board, but it depends on what you want or what works for you. You can always do what works for you. I prefer to cut it in thin strips like this because of the kids. Most times they don't want to have large or huge bits of carrot in their food, so I have to make it in a shape that they themselves will enjoy. So I'm going to finish up cutting the carrot now, and I will show you how we make the curry.